Hello and welcome to Back in the Box. I'm Paul.
I'm Ian.
And this is the show where we open up board games, take a look inside, and see what they're made of.
Just get ourselves right in there.
Yeah. And then, and this is the important bit, we try to fit it all back in the box. And today, it's going to be a big one.
Oh, that's a mighty thump.
This is a game we've had around here for a while, Twilight Imperium.
That is a mighty thump.
And some people at home who know something about large board games might have had a chill go down their spine just by the name Twilight Imperium. This is a game we've had around the office for a very long time. I don't know who sent it. Somebody sent it to us, unsolicited. I will add.
Big thanks for the board game.
To be honest, I don't know if we're ever going to get a chance to play it, but we wanted to take a look inside. The reason why is because it is a very, very large and very complicated game.
Paul, I am so excited to get into this thing. The art on this is spectacular.
Would you say it is Pax Magnifica Bellum Gloriosum?
Oh, gloriosum all over the office.
All right.
Oh.
I need like a little a little car jack to lift this thing up.
There are some warnings on the back of the box here before we even get inside it. First of all, warning includes 354 plastic figures.
I mean, that isn't a warning. It doesn't say that's a warning, but it should be a warning.
The second warning label is Fantasy Flight Supply. Requires 10 protective card sleeves. I think that's 10 packs of card sleeves.
Or protective card sleeves. I think this is like the 10 designation cards.
The 10 size.
For the size, yeah. And we've talked on this show before about the time it takes to play a game. Mm-hmm. You can see here, it is this game on the box. Mm-hmm. So best case scenario, 4 to 8 hours. Now, if you take, that generally, like if the game says half an hour, on a stream, it'll maybe be an hour, maybe an hour and maybe a little more. This would be a very significant stream.
Yeah, this is the one you start setting up when you put the turkey in the oven for eating later.
17 factions, 354 plastic figures, so many things. It has 8 10-sided dice.
Good God.
It's got 1 Nalu 0 token, so...
Don't lose that.
Yeah, you don't have to get your own Nalu 0 token. That's great.
I mean, we could talk about what's going to come out of the box, or we could just take things out of the box.
This is also the 4th edition, by the way.
Oh.
So hopefully
lessons have been learned, maybe in the repackability.
Exactly.
Yes, we should probably knife it up here. A nice little slip down the side, into the hole. There we go. And then just lift it away.
Ooh, very nice. An epic board game of conquest, politics, and trade. Just like not...
Wait a minute, you're not really selling it here.
It's like in when they did the Star Wars prequels, and you're watching the opening title, and it was like, wait, trade embargo?
I was promised a Clone War.
Do you want to play? Like, how many different types of aliens can we think of?
And this does all look hand-drawn, too. This is not just renders being pasted in. Oh! Spaceship! Cool spaceships with gravity rings.
Oh, yeah.
That's everything I ever wanted.
All right, here we go.
Ooh. Now, right off the bat, that looks like a good, solid box with some real heavy cardboard. You got the textured paper too, which is really nice.
Yeah, they know that it's got to withstand a significant weight. All right, we have a little advertising book for Fantasy Flight games,
Yep.
which, by the way, a lot of the games we have played on AFK have been from Fantasy Flight. This is Legend of the Five Rings, the game.
They made a good X-Wing.
All right, so we got
First off,
some Punch-Out.
yeah. How many we got in there?
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
10.
7, 8, 9. Yeah, we got 10.
Good gosh. And this is all your, these are your reference points, it looks like, plus all of your tokens and whatnot.
Yep, I mean, we can open this up.
I think we probably should. I mean, for things on sprues, probably best not to get those off, but you need to pay attention. But for this sort of stuff, let's absolutely
Let's
pop out our things. I'll let you take care of that. I'm gonna crack open the manuals here.
manuals, plural.
So we got the Learn to Play book.
All right.
Again, these books are pretty standard printing. Fantasy Flight, as we mentioned, does a good manual. I really like the layout here. Good art. Easy to understand, easy to look things up. Quick reference on the back. That's good. But then we've got the Lore Compendium, which scares me a little.
It's not often that a board game has to have like a completely separate book for the lore that goes like more than it's you know, rather than just having like, oh, here's like a little bit about this character on the back of their card.
I can tell you right away that the Imperium is extremely tired because it's Twilight. It's like the end of the day and the galaxy is just awakening.
Oh.
Rise of a Legend, the Sunsets on Twilight Wars,
Oh.
Age of Unrest, The Distant Suns, The Echoes of the Past, Threats from Beyond, Shadow of War.
I feel like whatever your game is called, if there's then a war that's the name of that, like if it's called Twilight Imperium and there's the Twilight Wars, then that's kind of a
You're setting things up.
Yeah, you're setting things up. All right, so we got lots of little thingies.
A lot of plants.
You're definitely gonna want some kind of Ziploc bags or something for this.
So whoa.
We got hex gritty type stuff. Ooh, little
I think that might be a special planet of some sort.
sort of special thing.
And did we lose one already?
Uh-oh.
Well, we'll have to find that later, I guess. When we put things.
Oh no, number 9.
Oh, and importantly, because it is a Fantasy
Oh,
Flight product, you've got your proof of purchase shit.
Oh yeah. These punch-out things are self-punching.
And of course, we have 31 pages of rules reference, which we will absolutely not be dealing with today.
I like that the rules reference is not part of the how to play.
Thankfully, I found our missing token.
Oh, good.
0 is back on the board. What do we got here? Lots of bags.
All right, we got bags with these look like little playboards.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, because I'm betting that they're going to go with these various play
Yeah, these
sheets.
look like for the different factions or whatever.
There are factions.
Quick reference, fleet tactic, strategy, trade goods.
Okay, I'm going to make a criticism here. Fantasy Flight, please.
You've got a separate lore book already, okay? You have to put so much text on all of these things.
That was, wow. The universities of Jolnar, I bet they're just constantly hotboxing to stay alive. Yeah. Yeah, let's have a look at this guy here. He's a student.
They should have him in like a tweed jacket or something to illustrate that he's from the
So
university.
you've got all the information. Now here's the functional information. That is a lot of design. Again, loving the ships on that. But as I was saying, not loving the fact that these are all coming in a very tight Ziploc bag. This is the sort of storage design for paper sheets like this that I cannot abide. Because what's going to happen is every time you take these things in and out of this bag, you're going to be banging these corners up on the edges. And that's, again, no bueno.
All right, so now 354 miniatures.
Okay, we're gonna go over each one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What color did you get?
Green.
I got blue. Okay, I see something. I'm not gonna take them all out of the box.
So I will say, I was almost expecting there to be just like 30 stacks of like gray sprues,
yes.
and just be like, you handle it. So the fact that they're like, you know, mostly together,
is nice.
Yeah, they just need little stands.
But it does look like they are repeating designs of some of the ships between the bags, which is fine, you know. Or maybe they're not.
Well, I mean, there's 300. Finding doubles is hard.
Yeah, I think that's going to be an issue if we try to go through these one by one. But I take it back. I don't think they are actually doubled up. These are looking really good. You can tell from the sound of these. So I've been sorting a lot of Lego recently for reasons, and you can tell a quality of a plastic by the ringing of the sound it makes against each other, and that tells me that these are very nicely formed. Listen to that ring. Oh, okay, there we go. Yep, there it is. We have a doubled up ship design.
What I want to know is where's that ship with the cool gravity ring?
That's a very good question. Do we get any of those? Maybe we have to construct them? Or is that just something for Ian to look at on the box while he dreams about the other ships?
Yeah,
involved?
so some of these seem to be, I thought that some of these were like little stands for the guys, but I think, oh, here's like some of these,
Yeah,
I think this is just Deep Space Nine.
not quite. Someone took Deep Space Nine and straightened it.
But some of these are ships, and some of these are space stations and stuff. Wow. But yes, I very much appreciated that these didn't come on sprues.
Yes, I would probably still feel the need to paint most of these, but at least I'm not having to clip them and file them and sand them down.
Yeah.
And they did a good thing with the bags for these pieces by keeping an air hole in them, because
So they don't.
yeah, that way you can just really crunch them down to fit them into this vacuum formed system. I should have take these out here as well.
The ships do look quite. I mean, there's also lots of variations, of course, but they look quite different from each other, too. You know, they're like, I attack you with this ship. The person isn't going to be like, oh crap, that was that one? Oh no, I thought it was the little one.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference between the different classes. That said, I think if I were to be playing this with anyone, I'd probably be very quickly making up my own nicknames for these ships.
Oh yeah.
It's like, this one's the Hammerhead, and that one's the Knife's Edge, and I don't know, this one's the Hedron. Distributor Cap and Distributor Cap Jr.
Cerebro?
Yeah.
It's that guy?
And Deep Straight 9.
Deep Straight 9 is excellent.
It's the one with no Garrick.
Ah, right. What else we got?
We also got dice.
Oh, hey.
10 dice in a bag. Thank you very much for bagging them.
Just regular dice?
I guess, yeah. 10-sided, no special markings,
Yeah.
which is fine.
The 6 and the 9 have like a little a curve under them instead of a line, which I kind of like, actually.
Yeah, and the serifed one is always a good choice.
Yeah.
They are absolutely not ambiguous in any way, which I like. What I also like about the box, which
Don't you hate it when you roll your dice and you can't tell if it's a 1 or a lowercase L?
Yes, it matters.
Uh-oh.
Just gonna make it easy on myself. So we've got our various faction decks, it looks like, and some of these be thicker than others.
It's nice on the back, like on the box, it said like uses Fantasy Flight sleeve number 10.
Yes.
And they can do that because all the cards are the same size.
Yes. It's nice though to have that notification in the box so that when you're in the store and you're thinking, yeah, I do want to protect this, you don't have to make a trip back afterwards to figure out.
You're already buying Twilight Imperium. Buying some extra card sleeves is just a small matter.
Already made some choices, but I did want to flip it over and get these out of there so we could have a look inside the vacuum-formed baits. Because when it's done right, you can do them really right.
Ooh, that is pretty nice.
Yeah, like I can tell right away that you have cutouts here for, in fact, that one I think is for the special hooky planet with the edges.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, and they've taken the effort.
I was concerned when it was like 300 and whatever things that there would be like 300 little divots in the vacuum form.
Yes,
like,
one for each.
One for each little guy.
Individually ship. No, really nice. They've got place. Oh, and they did the thing I like. When you put your card in the bottom,
It's got the little finger holes.
Finger holes. So you can just grab it and pull it out.
Yeah.
And the finger holes go all the way to the bottom. This matters, people. Wow. So, what do you think here with this? Do we want to try punching out some of those pieces and get stuff back in the box?
Well, we could look at, so there's stuff like these.
Yeah, where do you think that goes?
Yeah, I don't know. Some of these pieces it's questionable.
Yeah.
But wait, here's this thing.
Yeah, that one absolutely goes right
Ninja
there.
Star! I feel like in the manufacturing process, like the manufacturers can't come to the game designer and they're like, does this thing have to be this stupid shape? It's gonna add like 10 cents on to every single package.
Because you know the people who make the packaging, the people who make the game are not talking to each other normally.
And they're like, yes, it does.
I really wonder how long Jose McVacuform had to wait for the EPS files to find out the shapes that he needed to put in.
That's the person responsible for the vacuum form.
He's the person who invented the vacuum forming in my mind. So, yeah, I think we just stick the sides here. These tubs are where your individual tokens go, the little round ones.
Right.
And I think those big pentagon-y ones here, or hexagons.
Go in the middle.
Yeah, the pentagons with 6 sides go in the middle.
You've completely lost track of shapes because of Guilty. I didn't even know what a shape is anymore.
I used to like Play-Doh, and now basic geometry is lost to me. Curse you, Euclid. I do like these tiny cards and the good ship design on them as well.
So yeah, so I guess these cards have like all the stats for the different ships and stuff.
Looks like it. And then of course you've got the different cards for the whatever these. There's the events, I guess, for the skilled retreats and the disables.
I do love games like this where, it's either in the intense strategy, tactical. You've got the your trading goods and all these kind of stuff, but then, you've got those you got these D10s, and your best laid plans.
Yep.
You roll the dice, you come up all 1s and 2s,
It's a whole...
and the guy who doesn't know how to play just steamrolls your entire game plan.
It's all down to these decimal points, damn it. Yeah, I am so far impressed. We've got everything out.
I'd be very interested to see like Twilight Imperium first, second, third edition.
Yes.
Like how the game itself has changed, but also how the packaging,
Oh, God.
how they've improved the packaging.
If the box for the first edition was just this big empty cardboard space,
Probably like with like a giant like a spiral bound like photocopied.
well, we're joking about this, Paul, but this is something that probably matters a lot more than you think. The more work it takes to put away a game and to set up the game, that is going to influence how often you're willing to take it off the shelf.
I mean, we're playing the Gloomhaven.
Yeah.
And the fact that it takes about half an hour before the game and after the game to set it up and put it away, and that there are multiple like digital clients to not to play the game,
But to assist.
to assist you in the setup of the game, is not a great indication.
But this seems to be, you just sort out your colors of ships, you sort out your cards into easily discernible stacks. You sweep all of your tiny little cardboard tokens into the side bits, and you're golden, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine the setup for a game is probably a fairly good
Probably.
chunk, especially since everybody apparently has to read like a small several chapters worth of background lore on their particular character.
That's assuming, Paul, you don't have to cross-reference against the lore book that it comes with as well.
That's true. It'll be like, and then they attacked the Argon system. It's like see page 17 in the book.
The hell is a millennial envoy?
All right, so back in
Yeah.
the Ziploc.
Jam these
I will
back
say,
in.
so there's a lot of very, to use the technical term, pokey bits on these models, and I am noticing that these Ziploc bags they're a little worse for wear.
So what we were saying is the manufacturer didn't need to add the vent holes. The vent holes would just happen naturally.
Yeah. There are some natural vent holes in these Ziploc bags. I feel like you may want to get some replacement Ziploc bags if you were playing this for a significant period of time.
Possibly.
Or some sort of heavy-duty Ziploc.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about getting too much plastic because it is a pretty tight fit here.
Oh, darn it.
Oh, there's a good amount of space above here, each of the places, which gives me a good feeling that you're not going to break things by jamming things in too hard every time.
Yeah. These went in here.
Yes, indeed.
Alrighty, and then these guys. So yeah, not super stoked about that, but
There's a lot going on there. Now the nice thing is we're cheating a little bit here by putting these unpunched tokens back in, but thankfully you won't have to do that each time, and that gives you a good full inch of clearance on top for things to really get expanded.
right, yeah.
But otherwise, that's extremely
It's under. Oh, right, this thing.
extremely clean.
Gotta make sure we know to buy Legend of the Five Rings.
In front of the box.
I think we forgot something.
Oh yeah. Wait, where do we put the? Oh right.
You said it had a specific spot.
Yep,
and
sure does.
Yeah, look at that. Perfect.
Let me get. Oh! I get to show us off too. Look at the ridges of the edge of the case. It fits perfectly. Get that back in. Throw that one. What's up?
Who are these sweet lion guys?
Hold on. I believe I saw them in the lore compendium. If anything, it seems that they are part of the empty throne. Gone is the weariness of war known generations past. I'm going to say these are the Lazaks. The
All right.
Lazaks people. Or the Winarians? Winarians?
Winrarians?
Winrarians.
Those are people who have paid for their Winrar?
Yes. In the deep future, only one race is paid for their Winrar license and thus have been granted immortality. Well, there we go. That's Twilight Imperium. All the way back in its box.
Quite nicely.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with how well that fit.
So, what would you give this out of 354 miniatures?
I would rate this either 354 miniatures out of 354 or 10 card sleeves out of 10.
Yeah.
Choose your own personal rating system.
Nice.
Now, this is a game that looks good, looks like it's well constructed, and has an incredibly well thought out interior. I'm very happy.
Made by people who have, I feel like the people who have made this have undergone significant pain
Oh, absolutely.
from either previous versions of Twilight Imperium or other large box games like this.
Well, you know, they say fourth time's the charm.
All right, thanks everybody for watching Back in the Box in this show, as well as everything we do. It's of course brought to you by you over our Patreon, patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. I'm Paul,
I'm Ian.
and we will talk to you later. Toodle.